Alright, so the wild card weekend is officially over, and I hope everybody enjoyed their weekend watching some playoff football. I know I sure did. Let's get right to it. First, I'm going to give out the recap of my thoughts of the 4 games that took place during wild card weekend, and I'm going to give out my predictions for a divisional playoff weekend. So here we go. We'll start it off with Oakland and Houston. The Texans, surprisingly, beat the Raiders 27-14. Well, I would have been surprised if the Raiders would have won against the Texans, because without Derek Carr, Oakland would have had a shot, but unfortunately, man, that sucks for Oakland. But the Texans move on and play against the New England Patriots, and we'll discuss that a little bit later. In the second AFC wildcard game, the Steelers beat the Miami Dolphins 30-12, and man, Le'Veon Bell, in my opinion, he was the player of the week. He was really, really good. He did a really fantastic job. And probably the Pittsburgh Steelers might have a shot of being a contender and try to stop the New England Patriots that go into the Super Bowl. But we'll see what happens. Now the Pittsburgh Steelers will go to Kansas City and and play against the Chiefs next Saturday. So next Sunday, actually. So we'll talk about that a little bit later. Let's move to the NFC Conference. The Seattle Seahawks beat the Detroit Lions 26-6. No. It was what I expected. Detroit was just... They were in a mudslide. And they made the playoffs. Like, in my opinion, they sort of didn't deserve it. But, pretty much, they were in a mudslide and their season's over. So congrats to Seattle. They're going to be playing against the Atlanta Falcons. That's going to be something. I'll explain that later. And the final game, the Green Bay Packers beat the New York Giants 38-13. You know, I was expecting to be a close game like this, but I didn't think Green Bay was going to be this dominant. I mean, the New York Giants, throughout the first half, they were holding down the Packers until the end of the second quarter. And then Green Bay just dominated. But it was a tough call. I didn't know who was going to win. I didn't think that Packers were going to win this way. Right now, they're just on major fire. So, that's about it with Wildcard Weekend recap. So now, I'm going to give out my predictions of the divisional round. So here we go. The AFC side. The Houston Texans will play against the New England Patriots. You know, to tell you the truth, as much as I would love to see the Texans pull off a major upset of the century, fat chance Patriots are going to win. The Pittsburgh Steelers roll into Kansas City at Arrowhead Stadium against the Chiefs. Man, this could go either way, to be honest. I like the Steelers' chances in this one. So I'm going to pick the Steelers to win over the Chiefs. Alright, so let's get to the NFC Conference. The Seattle Seahawks against the Atlanta Falcons. And, you know, I've warned everybody for like the last couple months that Atlanta could be a big threat. They could go all the way. They could score high. Seattle, I don't know. They usually do great in the playoffs at home. But when they're on the road, it's a little different for Seattle. I'm going to pick Atlanta to win over Seattle. I see the Atlanta Falcons go to the NFC Championship. And the major game, last but not least, the Dallas Cowboys against the Green Bay Packers in Dallas. Who is going to win that major game. It could go either way. This is a coin flip that could go either way. Yes, it's true that Dallas could win. They've been on fire for a while. No, that loss against the Eagles meant nothing to the Dallas Cowboys because they already have a playoff spot and they already had home field advantage, so they had nothing to prove. And Green Bay right now is on major fire right now. Aaron Rodgers pretty much is pissed right now. They're on fire right now. You know, Dallas did a great job this season. Dak Prescott and Ezekiel Elliott, they don't have playoff experience. Aaron Rodgers and Clay Matthews and a few others do have playoff experience. If I had a choice, I'm going to pick the Packers to win by 3 points. I think it's going to be a very close game, to be honest. And if Dallas Cowboys fans think that this is going to be just like the last game, they're playing against a different Packers team. This is not the same Packers team that they played a couple months back. They're on a mission. They're trying to get to the Super Bowl. Everybody else is trying to get to the Super Bowl. I'm going to pick the Packers to win. And if Dallas Cowboys fans can't accept that, then so be it. I don't even care. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. Whatever. So, yeah, that's about it. Thank you for watching my video. Make sure to like this video, subscribe today if you haven't. Follow me on Twitter, like me on Facebook. Links are down below the subscription box. And also, hit the bell button for all updates of whenever I upload a video game Let's Play and a couple more NFL predictions and live reactions of whatever video I want. I'm CJ Hawk 85 and I'm out of here. See ya. Bye.